Hey you guys, how you doing? So today's video is freestyle. Okay, I want to see what messages come through. Hi, I hope everybody day is going well. Today is the 5th. Okay. um so you guys know I work with the cards when I do the messages, although I don't need them. All of the videos will not be with cards, but I really like to implicate tarot because it's a part of me. It's what I do. Um, so I wanted to, first of all, I wanted to introduce myself. Okay. I believe I have on videos from like the beginning when I first started my YouTube channel, just a little bit. But over time we change, we evolve, and so I have evolved from when I first started to now. And so some of the things that I do are Reiki, spiritual healing, insightful conversations about one's life and the things that you've went through, the things that we go through on a day-to-day basis to maneuver. So I help you in the construction of rebuilding your future, your tomorrow, um, and help you break down the barriers that's been holding you back. I'm able to go in and see the full construction of the situation in depth. Okay. So I hope that was insightful, enough information to help you know what it is that I'm giving on my platform, along with so many other things. We just have to talk to see what is it that you need to help you move to the next stage in life, to the next level, so that you can evolve and so that you can move up, so that you won't be stagnated and comfortable, or suddenly running into a brick wall. That's not healthy at all. So my main goal is to entangle what's been tangled up throughout your life. Okay. To untangle it so that you can live abundance, blissful, blessed life. And we all have that where we can, no matter how bad things get, no matter how bad we think things are, because sometimes we tend to overthink and not see a resolution. There's always a resolution, always. Okay, in the worst situations. Okay, and I can tell you that from experience. um so I am a living testament. Okay, so we're going to get into the message. I do appreciate you for clicking on this video. If you did, this message is definitely for you. It is timeless, so whenever you see it, if it's 6 months from now, if it's 6 days from now, it's for you. You clicked on it for a reason. I do believe in I believe I made a video on this. I do believe in synchronicities. So this would be a synchronicity if you clicked on this video and you've made it this far. Okay, so let's see what the message is going to be today. Let's see what Spirit has to give. Also, I would like to thank Spirit and also ask Mother to cloak us and protect us from any negative entities, any dark magic, anyone with negative thoughts. Cloak us and protect us, the collective that's watching this video, so that they can get this message. So I clear the line. I clear the line on, I clear the line from any negative or enemies that sending any energy to the collective or myself. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Okay, y'all, let's move on. We can move on. We can move on. We got a clear line to the divine, okay? Cannot be tapped into. It cannot be penetrated, and it cannot, okay? Cannot be infiltrated. Absolutely not. Okay, let's see what we got here, you guys. Okay, it's crazy. So we got the World card and the Magician card that came out. The World and the Magician. Wow, we got Justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay, cannot make this up. So as we know, as we can see around us, how much the world is changing, and how the rise of feminine energy is being brought into the world. That's the message that I'm getting. The rise for feminine energy, for the feminine energy to be respected, to be incorporated, for it to be incorporated fairly, and for it to be justice for what has not been. Okay, so I'm strongly getting I'm hearing knowledge, wisdom. You know, I'm hearing knowledge and wisdom, and I honestly feel like with the Magician and the World coming out, the World card coming out, is we have been getting downloads, information, thoughts, you know, whatever it is that you may call it. Your intuition has been very strong, and you have been being divinely, uh, make sure I use the right words. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not doing this video over again. You are being divinely messages. Divine messages are coming through to help you navigate through this time that we're in. So for those of you who feel like you do not have assistance, that is absolutely not true, is what they're telling me. That is the assistance. The assistance is coming through in the format of thoughts, intuition, synchronicity, signs, numbers. They're asking that you pay close attention to these things. Also, they're giving me dreams. They're giving me dreams. The dream state. You're having dreams. You need to pay attention to your dreams also. This is what's going to help you navigate to the next thing that you need to, where you need to be, or what you need to do. Okay? Now, this might seem to be a little complicated, but it's not, because the information is coming directly to you. We all are being held accountable for what we know, what we don't know, what we have done. We are all being held accountable for not taking heed for the time that is at hand, for not taking heed to what is coming through, because this is not something that's been happening sporadically as it has. These emotions, these feelings, these ideas, you know what I'm saying? You're coming to better understanding of who you are. You know, you're wanting to know, who am I? What am I here for? What is my purpose? All of these things are coming up, and it's because of the energy that has now hit this world and come back in full effect, which is the feminine energy, come back in full effect to do the work that needs to be done. So we absolutely have assistance. I'm also being told that we have assistance. They want me to tell you where the assistance is coming from, because some people do not believe that they are being assisted. They believe that they are alone. There are ascended masters. There are spiritual guides on the other side that's moving mountains, okay? Making connections and helping you by words that you speak, routines that's changing, to change the fate of certain things to help you be able to maneuver in this time. Whether if you're facing adversity, and homelessness or abuse in any format, because there's so many levels of abuse. If you've been abused as a child, these beings on these beings on the other side, not just the soul tribes that you guys are connected to, that's helping. We actually have extraterrestrial beings that's helping, that's coming through. They would call them ETs. I preferably don't call them that, but they are of another race that we are all connected to. Okay, we're not just human. That's just a little bit of the genetic makeup of us. But okay, so let's keep going, y'all. I think this message is getting real interesting. So those that feel alone, now you know that you do not work alone. You do not work alone. You do not stand alone, is what they're giving me. And you never have. You must know that you are wrapped up in love is what I'm getting. You are wrapped in love. So I feel like anybody, okay, so whoever is watching this, you need to really know that you are the divine itself that walks this earth. You are the powerful being that the world needs to make the changes that the world needs, is what I'm getting. Okay. Now, everybody not going to be able to relate to what I'm saying. This is only for a chosen collective, a chosen few collective. And when I say few, I'm not talking about four. It's more than that. But for the most part, this ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Okay, so I want to tell you what the magician signifies. The magician signifies you being able to create whatever it is that you want. This is something that you do. We all are able to create. The magician, right? It's what are you creating and why are you creating it? Because if it's up here in your mind and you're constantly thinking about it and stressing over it, or you're constantly thinking about the business, the company that you want to start, or the situation that you don't feel okay in, around certain people, the job or whatever, you constantly think, if you're not thinking about a solution to the situation or to the problem, then you are continuously creating that issue. And so there will be cycles that you go through within it. It's like a never ending cycle. You have to create a way out of whatever that is, or to whatever that is. If you're trying to get to a better position, if you're trying to, build your company, if you're trying to push your company, in a direction to where it's successful, you are the magician and you have that. All of the negative things that you have, you need to, what is it? I'll make sure I say the right word. You need to put it where it goes. You know what I'm saying? Place it where it goes. If it's not going to be successful to what it is that you are trying to, build, then it's time to start, taking out the trash, is what they're giving me. Because you see how she's holding up her wand and she has the flowers in the background and everything draping and stuff. Like, she's creating life around her. And what does life create? If you cut the grass is going to grow back, right? That's something that you could stand on. That's circumstantial. That's solid. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to It's the fall of things. It's the fall of things are falling that's no longer needed in the world. Things that was built on lies, things that was built on deceit. All of those things, that shit is over with. It's done. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting from this reading, and this is for, like I said, a chosen, just a chosen few. It's time to start doing the work so that you can create something that's going to last. That's going to be, something that can go into the future for your grandchildren, for your children. You know what I'm saying? And it's really like, it's generational wealth is what they're giving me. Generational wealth can fall in the lines of so many different things, but Spirit is giving me, they want it to be knowledge so that we won't fall again, so that someone won't have to come in and, run our lives, or construct our lives around us to where we're doing what they want us to do and using their systems. The feminine energy does not want that. That's the Patreon energy. The Patreon energy wants you to rely on them. Patreon is nothing but man. Men has created what? War, hate, lies, rape, all kind of shit. We don't want to be in a patriarch energy anymore. We want to build from the ground to the ground up. We want to be rooted. We want to be grounded within the world, so that the world can continue, so that the world can push that vibe that comes from the world, that powerful vibe, that masculine and that feminine, and help us construct the new world, the new age, correctly, with love. And then everything else falls into place. You see how it's falling? Everything else falls into place. I cannot make this up. Hold on, it's hot, y'all. I'm in the car. Car Chronicles. I've been in the car for like all the videos. No, for most of them though. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so, and then we have justice right here. So moving forward with justice overall, I'm gonna use justice overall. Those that have, the healing part to do, because we all do. Where the healing part come in at, you have to heal. You have to start working on it. It could be one thing every day. Getting out, going for a walk, reading a book, writing down, the do's and the don'ts and the pros and the cons and the things that you want for your life in the future, the things that you need to change, the things that you not okay with about yourself that you need to change. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that I want to change, and it's good to put them down on paper, because then you can read it, and then now that's the imprint and that you put in your mind versus just talking about it, because a pair of lips can say anything. You getting down, everything that the patriarchs wanted us to believe, they put in a book, or they said it over a loudspeaker, or they put it on TV, on the television, and it got imprinted in our minds. So now we feel as if, and I'm going to say we, because I'm still growing, I'm still learning, the new construction of who I am and the world that I want to be a part of, right? So, I forgot what I was saying. Sorry, y'all. It's a lot, okay? You might have to watch this again, but I thank y'all for watching it. So, the construction of the world that the patriarchs created for us is not the world that we're moving into. So we are being called to take a look at ourselves, and we are being given gifts. Well, We already had the gifts. We already have the gifts. But they are being magnified for some. They have been activated for all. And they want us all to learn the ways that we have had from thousands and thousands of years ago. And all of that comes from within. So it's unlearning a system that no longer helps us, that's no longer for us, and relearning what it is that is for us and what is for our children, which is out of love and peace. I'm a firm believer in this new world. I believe that it's going to happen. I know that it's going to happen because I see that and I look around me with the empathic abilities that I have, and I absolutely get signs all the time that things and see things that are changing from when it started. So mind you, it's 777. Okay, that's a completion number. Okay, look at, they everywhere. I got a bluebird that just flew right here. And if I don't tell you, birds have been, and I got 2 hawks right here, that's 3. Okay, that's my number. But anyways, yeah, you guys, so we're gonna stay with the justice. So that's what I was gonna say. Boom. Okay, so justice is, we have to forgive in order for us to move forward. And we hear that all the time. We hear that in churches, and forgive. You have to come to terms with, you might not just get an answer from somebody, and I'm using this because I want you to understand the process in healing. You're not gonna get no sorry or no honest, oh well, I did this because of this. You just know that you might not get that from somebody. Don't let that hold you back. Don't allow that situation to hold you back and those emotions to hold you back from moving forward and building something for your family, for yourself. Okay? Do not do that. Please don't. And even if you're doing it right now, it's time to start working on getting out of that. Not holding on to how you made somebody feel or how they made you feel. It's time to move. It's time to move and go. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a new scenery. It's time for a change of mind. It's time for a change of heart. It's time for a change of soul. It's time for us to evolve as a people. Okay? And if you feel like, if it's hard for you to move on because somebody hurt you so bad and it's just internal, know that you have justice. Because I really feel like that's why this justice card was at the bottom of the deck. And right now, I'm here to tell you, if this will, for me, it doesn't make me feel good to know that those that hurt me are under judgment. Because I still don't wish nothing upon the people that mistreated me or abused me. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see what's at the top of the deck. Look at, that's crazy. Look at it. So let's put this together. Judgment, justice, and the tower, right? It's a tower moment. And that's what I was finna say to y'all. So right now, okay, we're in April. We didn't have the full moon. It was probably at 97, 98% last night, the moon. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I looked at it and I just gave it a rough number. So go back and check and see. Today's today the 5th. It was last night, the 4th. It was the full moon. I think it was probably 97, 98. Okay, check and see if I'm right. Let me know in the comments. But we got the tower and we got the justice. So everybody is under judgment right now, including myself. Everyone is under judgment right now. So if I was y'all, I would just go into myself and wait until my karma hit, whether if it's good or bad, nice or nasty. It doesn't matter. Don't get in nobody else's car. And when I'm using this as a metaphor, don't get in nobody else's whip and get their karma with them. Let people go. Let that shit go. And that's the thing that goes back to letting, you know, emotional cords go, ethnic cords, which is relationships that you might have with a karmic. Karmic can be your mom, your boyfriend, your kids, whatever. Letting it go, freeing yourself of the hurt, the pain, the disappointment, the despair. You get what I'm saying? And because it's a tower moment. People are falling right now. Our situations are breaking down, and they are being called to be brought back up, but in a positive, loving, productive way. And you can't stop this from happening. You can't stop a tsunami from hitting a motherfucking let me quit cussing because I don't want YouTube to ban this video. It's a good video. You can't have, you know, a tsunami hit or come and it just stop. I don't know. It probably has happened, but I've never seen it. I'm going to take these two cards out because they already came out. Okay. So I'm going to just keep going from the bottom because I feel like it's telling the story. And Spirit always gives us the real. So we got the Four of Cups. You see how she's sitting there? You see how she's sitting there upset and mean? I mean, well, upset. I'm all upset and she mean. And they handed her a cup. I really feel like this gives me, and what they give me a message, Spirit and gave it to me already, and it's not for me. Okay, so don't be, I can't even say don't be. Work on not being stubborn when the change come knock on your door. Work on not being stubborn when the karma come. Karma, even if it's bad, is merely the energies of the world, which is the matriarch energy, the feminine energy, the masculine energy, knocking, big mama and fathers knocking on your door, like, you know, here, I'm giving you this information so that you can move forward. I'm giving you this cup of love so that you can move forward. I'm giving you this clarity so that you can move forward. You know, I'm helping you understand why this person did A, B, and C to you, and why it's best for you to walk and move on, because it's not you that have to suffer for it. It's not you that has to reap what it is that they did to you. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that explained it to you. Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles coming out. You know what I'm saying? Six of Pentacles, you know, and don't feel like because you don't have to wait no longer to be fed, to be half-ass fed by these people. It's time to feed yourself and give to yourself. Don't sit there and continue to let this world, you know, dangle shit over your head and give you what they want to give you. Feed you how they want to feed you. Spiritually, mentally. You know what I'm saying? You deserve more. This ain't nothing but what, the three. This the Six of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? You want the Ten of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? You want what came out at first. You know, you want the world. You know what I'm saying? You want the world. You want justice. You know what I'm saying? You don't want just, oh, you just want to just, and I'm at your, no, we're not doing that. We're going to stand up, and we're not going to treat nobody else like that. We're not going to treat nobody else as if they're below us. We're going to treat everybody equally, because we all are. I don't care what background you come from, or where you at in life, or where you not at in life. Okay? Because I promise, there will be a tower moment for those that mistreat others, for those that have hate in their heart, for those that has done wrong. There will be justice. There will be justice. And in full effect, Big Mama, she's moving through this mug swiftly. Okay? It's time to stop fighting with yourself. It's time to stop being in battle with yourself. Okay? It's time to come together with self and commune with self. Not with everybody else. Commune with self. Because those karmic relationships don't change. They jump to other people. It doesn't change. It jumps to other relationships. You have to close it off completely and change the part of you that played in that situation. So the part that you played in it, it was a part of you. Now, whether if it was you being a physical participant or being a victim in it or what, it doesn't matter. The fact that you was in that situation, why? And this go back to you writing and figuring out things and going within and doing the work. It's the work that needs to be done. The work outside don't matter right now. Because all this shit is finna change and nobody have control over it. But what's within, the only person that can change it is you. Nobody's coming down to save you. Now, we have assistance, like I said. Don't take it like a grain of salt. Don't take it as a grain of salt. If you've been having intuitive moments, if you've been knowing things, your empathic abilities has heightened, especially for my Taurians. You know, I'm a Taurus. So if things have well, let me just say the world signs. If you've been feeling it in your soul, know that what I'm talking about, it may be a connection. And if you can connect with me, you can always reach out to me and I'll always respond back so that we can get on the go with growing, with evolving, okay? Ascending. That's where we're trying to get to. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? With proudly, you know, happily, with love, enthusiastic, being enthusiastic, yeah, with enthusiasm, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I said it wrong, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just, you know, that's what it's time for. It's time to charge up, you know, not charge forward. That's not what the Knight of Wands is doing. She not going fast and forth. She's sitting, to me, she's studying, she's practicing, getting ready, you know what I'm saying? And that's within, that's what you do. So it's the little things that we do that count. And once you do them, I promise you that you will, what's this? This is the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups together. You celebrate every time you achieve. And the gift is already given to you. The universe has already given you what it is that you need. Everything you need is inside of you. I cannot make this up. Okay? I cannot. I was told not to shuffle anymore because they have clearly, I was told not to shuffle anymore. Because everything is coming together as it always does and always have, okay? So, yeah, you guys. So I'm gonna wrap this up with the cards. So I don't want to make it too long and bore you guys out, but I hope that you guys really related to the message that I just, you know, received from the divine. And I hope that it can help, and I wish you well on your journey. And you know, I hope that everyone, you know, pray and keep themselves protected. Right now is a good time to make up to create, I'm sorry, didn't mean to say that, to create your own prayers. You know, we are in a time and in need of a new system, you know what I'm saying? So to construct a prayer to protect you and your family is a beautiful thing, and it absolutely will have power behind it, you know, based on the love that's in your heart. So I hope that, you know, that helped, and I hope that, you know, I hope you many more best days. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 cards from the Love Oracle. And I love my cards, y'all. I just love my cards. But and I'm gonna do these. At some point I will, you know, be, you know, getting it together with you know, where you guys can see me shuffle and put the cards down. But I also will have videos where I'm just talking. I also wanted to have, you know, some people come on, not people, but like, you know, some have some people come on so that they can you know, talk with me, and we could talk about, you know, you know, different things, spiritual things, or just things that's happening within our community. So if at all, you know, you want to sit down on a YouTube video and go live and we do a show, I am open to doing shows with people. I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to the spiritual realm and just in life in general. You know, I'm a little, you know, light bright to come from, you know, from the hood or whatever, but you know, that didn't stop me from doing anything that I need to do, or being who I am, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, being who I need to be for this world, and show up and be of some assistance. So okay, so 2 cards came out. So the 2 cards that came out, and I want you guys to pay attention to this. Y'all just see me. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so I'm gonna do these 3. These are 3 that came out. I want you guys to listen and put this together. If you have to listen to it over again, do please. Because I do all the time. I will go get a video and listen to it to the first time. Oh my God, this is some informal information. Let me take it in. You have to take it in. Take notes. Save this video. You know what I'm saying? Share it, please. You know, if you know somebody that needs to hear the things that I'm saying and they're in their beginner stages of awakening, please send them my way. I would love to be of some assistance. So it says reflection. Give each other some space. At the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Power. It says you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And this right here, this is so beautiful because it's transformation. When I think of transformation, I think of transformation within myself first, because I can't transform anything or change. You can't change people, but I can't change a situation or anything if I first don't change who I am and where I stand, or what I have to get to that situation to make it what I need it to be, right? Or something more than what it is. Okay, so I want to read that again because I want y'all to get this. It says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. It can transform you as well. All you have to do is look within and love yourself first before you love anybody. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Let me breathe. I love you guys. I want to say thank you to the divine and to the extra terrestrial beings, to the master, the ascended masters that helped me along the way. I want to give thanks to them on here, because they do it behind closed doors and I'm doing it right here. So I have to give thanks and appreciation to the divine and to all of my family in the galactic universe. So I thank you. So yeah, y'all, we did that. Okay, all right, I love you guys. Thank you.